Imagine holding a device that connects billions of people worldwide, a single product whose creation is one of the most complex industrial feats in history. Every part of it has traveled across the globe, passing through more than 30 countries before reaching your hands. And what's even more astonishing, its journey doesn't begin with a screen or a camera. It begins with a tiny grain of sand. That grain transforms into silicon, and after passing through Taiwan, Japan, Korea, China, and the United States, it emerges as one of the most advanced technologies ever created. This is not a fictional tale. This is the true story of how the iPhone is made. Let's trace its journey from raw minerals buried deep within the earth to the sleek, polished device you unbox in an Apple store. Chapter 1. From sand to chip, it all starts with silica sand, often mined in countries like Australia and the United States. This sand, rich in silicon, is smelted down and transformed in specialized plants in Japan and South Korea. Through intense heat and purification, it becomes long, flawless cylinders known as silicon ingots. These are sliced into ultra-thin wafers, the foundation of the iPhone's brain. The next stop is Taiwan, at the facilities of TSMC, Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, Apple's most crucial partner. Inside ultra-secure sterile clean rooms, the real magic begins. Here, billions of transistors, so small they measure just a few nanometers, are etched onto those silicon wafers with absolute atomic precision. Each step relies on advanced photolithography machines that cost billions of dollars to operate. Apple designs the architecture of the A-series chips, but TSMC manufactures them with scientific perfection. Weeks of effort and cutting-edge technology go into crafting the brain of the iPhone, a chip capable of performing billions of calculations per second. Chapter 2. The screen, the eye of the iPhone. Once the brain is in place, the iPhone needs its eyes, the display. This takes us to South Korea, where companies like Samsung Display and LG craft the OLED screens. Unlike conventional displays, OLED screens are built by layering organic compounds onto pure glass, pixel by pixel. Each layer is sprayed with extreme precision, and every single display goes through more than 100 inspection stages. Apple refuses generic solutions. It demands custom specifications, pushing suppliers to design screens with unmatched sharpness, vivid colors, and responsiveness. Only after passing tests for brightness, touch sensitivity, power efficiency, and durability do these screens move closer to becoming part of the iPhone. Chapter 3. Cameras, the digital eyes. What about the cameras, the feature that has redefined modern photography? In Japan, Sony takes the lead in manufacturing the advanced image sensors. Each sensor is a masterpiece, containing millions of light-sensitive pixels that capture every detail. These sensors undergo microscopic inspections to ensure flawless performance. Once ready, they travel to China, where companies like Largan Precision and Genius Electronic Optical produce the lenses that complement the sensors. But what makes the iPhone camera truly revolutionary isn't just its hardware, it's Apple's software. Advanced algorithms developed in Apple's US headquarters process every image, balancing light, color, and clarity in ways that make everyday photography feel professional. Chapter 4. Battery and memory, power and storage, the beating heart of the iPhone. The battery comes primarily from factories in China and South Korea. These lithium polymer cells are engineered to be compact, efficient, and safe. Each battery endures thousands of charge and discharge cycles during testing to guarantee reliability. Meanwhile, memory chips, the ND flash and RAM, are sourced from suppliers like SK Hynix and Qualcomm. These undergo rigorous durability and speed tests to ensure they can handle the massive demands of modern apps, photos, and videos. Every piece, from the silicon chip to the glass screen, from the lenses to the lithium battery, represents an intricate global dance of science, engineering, and logistics. By the time an iPhone reaches you, it has traveled across continents, passed countless tests, and involved the collaboration of thousands of engineers and workers worldwide. The outer shell, Jigs and Foxconn. The iPhone's outer shell is manufactured in China and India, where raw aluminum blocks are cut with microscopic laser precision. Each piece is then shaped, anodized for its signature colors, and nano-polished until it gleams with flawless smoothness. Every single frame is inspected manually and through advanced automated systems to ensure not a single defect slips through. Apple uses proprietary alloys that make the frame simultaneously lightweight yet incredibly durable, engineered to withstand the tests of time and daily use. Final Assembly, Chapter 6. Final Assembly, at iPhone City. All the carefully crafted components from around the world converge at Foxconn's massive factory in Zhengzhou, China, widely known as iPhone City. This industrial hub is unlike any other on Earth, employing more than 200,000 workers and operating with clockwork precision. The assembly of an iPhone requires nearly 400 meticulous steps. The motherboard, considered the heart of the device, is installed with microscopic accuracy, followed by the integration of the battery, the display, the camera modules, and finally the polished outer shell. High-precision robots handle delicate operations such as soldering, screwing, and sensitive component alignment, while human engineers perform real-time monitoring. Each step is double-checked through rigorous quality assurance protocols including visual inspections, X-ray analysis, and thermal testing. The result is a product built with a level of perfection most industries can only aspire to. Testing and Packaging Chapter 7. Testing and Packaging. Before any iPhone leaves the assembly lines, it undergoes a series of grueling tests designed to push its limits. Each battery is cycled through charge and discharge tests. Every phone is exposed to simulated dust and water conditions to verify resistance. Cameras are inspected for clarity and accuracy, while the screens are precisely calibrated for color reproduction. Connectivity features like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and cellular network compatibility are rigorously validated. Drop tests simulate real-world accidents, ensuring the device survives everyday hazards. Any unit that fails is instantly discarded, as Apple tolerates no compromise on quality. Once approved, the iPhone is carefully placed in a precision-engineered box, along with accessories, and sealed by automated machines that guarantee uniformity. Packaging is as important as the device itself. It represents Apple's obsession with detail. Packaging and delivery. The final chapter of the journey begins when the finished phones are placed into eco-friendly packages, each labeled with unique QR codes and serial numbers for tracking. From there they are shipped to more than 70 countries across the globe. Within days, what started as mined raw material in one part of the world transforms into a premium device resting in your hand. The iPhone economy. The iPhone is far more than a phone, it's an economic giant in your pocket. Apple sells over 220 million iPhones annually, and this single product accounts for nearly 54% of the company's global revenue. Each iPhone is a masterpiece born from a supply chain involving more than 200 companies across almost 30 countries. With profit margins that can reach up to 40%, the iPhone is the backbone of Apple's trillion-dollar empire. The scale is staggering. Manufacturing investments surpass $100 billion, while millions of workers worldwide earn their livelihoods by contributing to the iPhone supply chain, directly or indirectly. What you hold is not just a device, it is the result of a global collaboration, a symbol of what humanity can achieve when it unites in pursuit of innovation. The journeys end now that you know the untold journey of how the iPhone is created. Ask yourself, which stage fascinated you the most? Did you expect such an extraordinary process hidden behind what appears to be just another sleek phone? Every step from design to sourcing to manufacturing to delivery represents decades of expertise and technological evolution. This production was the work of an entire team dedicated to bringing you this hidden story through research, writing, recording, and editing to give you a deeper understanding of the world's most iconic device. If you enjoyed this journey, support us by subscribing and enabling the notification bell so you never miss what comes next. Thank you, because without you this journey wouldn't be complete.